Now children, this is very important part in this chapter, atomic structure, and it is quantum mechanical model. So children, you have seen the different models of atom, the nature of matter, matter wave character, matter particle character. You have seen the de Broglie equation, you have seen the Heisenberg centrated principle. So this is the last very important point, quantum. So quantum, quantum, and there is the mechanical. So two things, they have been incorporated together to form one complete explanation about the model of atom, and it is basically or rather more precisely it is called as wave nuclear model of atom. Wave nuclear model, wave as well as nucleus, complete. Now actually, electron or any form of matter, it has all the three axes. Let this be x, this be y, this be z. So there is the propagation of matter in this form, in all the directions. So first see what is the quantum mechanical model. So it is basically able to give out the concept of the wave nuclear model or nuclear model of atom, and it is based on all the concepts. So it is defined as a concept based on dual nature of matter. No, dual nature of matter is the essence. It joins the wave as well as particle character. Then Heisenberg's principle. Then wave and other features of electrons are combined together to get a complex differential equation called as Schrodinger wave equation. It is Schrodinger wave equation. Children, there was scientist Erwin Schrodinger. So he was the person. Erwin Schrodinger was the person who combined all this to get a complex differential mathematical equation, and it is nothing but it is called as Schrodinger wave equation. This equation considers electron as a three-dimensional wave. This considers electrons as 3D wave motion. Electrons are moving in 3D wave motion around the attractive force of nucleus. Nucleus is very massive, and so nucleus, it is able to attract the electrons, and so there are the axes of the electrons, and so then we get a complex differential mathematical equation, and so see how it is there. So moving forward about the Schrodinger wave equation, so as it is a complex differential mathematical equation who considers electron as three-dimensional wave, and so it is very much important, and see how. So it is basically delta square psi. Delta square psi, delta, it is minute change. Delta square psi upon this delta h square plus delta square psi upon delta y square plus delta square psi upon delta z square. These are the three important points. Delta, what is this? This is, delta. Delta means minute change. It is minute change. So it is there plus 8 pi square m. 8 pi square m upon h square. 8 pi square m upon h square. And then E minus V. After this E minus V, psi equal to 0. This is the 8 pi square m upon h square E minus V. This is the multiplication product here. E minus V, psi equal to 0. So you have seen delta is minor change, x, y and z are the three space coordinates which I have left here. These are three space coordinates. Anything which is in 3D, it is associated the length, width and the depth. Then h, this h is again Planck's constant. Then m is the mass of electron. E is the E is the total energy of electron. Here children, V is the potential energy of electron, and this new function, this is called as, it is a mathematical operator and it is called as psi. Here the P is silent and it is called as nothing but it is called as wave function. Just you have to have an idea, look about this, and on keeping all the values, we get the value of psi, and psi is nothing but psi is called as wave function, and psi is the representation of the probability of electron. Psi is nothing but the probability of finding of electron. Psi is what? It is wave function and it is the probability. This is the probability of finding electrons around nucleus. So this is the basis of the wave nuclear model, and it has the value of the psi, and so this is all.